All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the Grand for Networking in Nakama 2019, and I'm here with some of my homies. It is Michael and Shay, bam, aka the. Actually, I'm going to introduce Shay first. So, could you introduce your brand and everything you do?
Oh, heck yeah. So, primarily, I work with Sumuji these days, and Sumuji is a maid cafe, but I'm also a cosplayer on the side. I go by Cute Cosplay.
Yeah. All right, Michael, lay it on us.
Okay,
give us the
so I wear a lot of hats recently. I'm a convention director for TaioCon, local Arizona anime convention here in Mesa. I am one of the managers for Dobutsu Lounge, which both me and Shay are a part of. I'm also the manager for Sumuji. I'm also the recently appointed assistant senior manager for guest relations for ASEN. And then I've got a couple more unannounced projects in the works.
Yeah, that's really cool. So could you guys describe what Dobutsu Lounge as well as Sumuji are?
Of course, you want to start with Dobutsu?
Oh, yeah. So Dobutsu Lounge is modeled after a Japanese hostess club. We are a traveling group that goes to other conventions and other events to provide a nighttime experience for attendees who are older, above the age of 18. So we try to encompass that hostess lounge feeling with, not being actually at a hostess lounge. So we've actually traveled, we're majority over the Southwest. We've actually traveled to Las Vegas, California. I've got a couple of events that are looking at us in Texas at the moment, but we are currently going strong.
Good.
As well.
I've been to multiple of your guys' events, and they're always so good. You guys bring a wonderful positive energy and vibe with all the games and the people, and it's just you have a really good thing going. So great job.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
And definitely, and I'll let Shay talk about this more because it's her brainchild. But if you're not over the age of 18 or something scantily clad or more risque isn't your thing, then we also have Sumuji as well, which is a all ages maid cafe, which Shay can talk about it.
Heck yeah. So I've been doing maid cafes at conventions for 7 years now. That's a long time to be a weeb, let alone a maid. And then I got to know Michael through Dobutsu actually. So he manages Dobutsu flawlessly. So when I founded Sumuji about a year and a half ago now, I really wanted Michael to be on board in the management team because he's just so good at what he does with the cafes and lounges. So Sumuji is kind of the definitely child-friendly version of Dobutsu, where we will play games, we'll serve you food. We have a ton of cute girls and a ton of handsome butlers dressed up to serve you and serve the anime conventions.
Nice.
So I can't take all the credit because I know my partner Dana actually is kind of the masterminds behind keeping all the girls organized and making sure that there's no conflict. And making sure that everything, our photo shoots and everything, are scheduled as well.
Oh, and I mean, just as a member of Dobutsu, Dana's kind of con mom to me. She's very much a person that you can go to. You have no idea what you're doing, go to Dana. Oh, you're feeling uncomfortable, go to Dana. Oh, you're having problems with literally anything, go to Dana.
She helps out.
She is there for us. So, very much an inspirational person, especially as far as managing events and keeping the team under wraps and the team just involved with each other.
That's really cool. So out of all the years that you've done both of these projects, what would say your favorite moment is?
I have this one. Okay, so I actually, shortly after founding Sumuji and doing our first true event and then our second minor event, a couple of my staff members, I didn't know them super well at the time, but they actually messaged me. They were like, thank you for making this group because this has just meant so much to me. I feel so welcomed in this group. I have made friends. I feel like I belong somewhere now. So it's kind of difficult for me to believe that I created an environment along with my friends that made people feel welcome and like they belong somewhere and that they're a little less lost in life because we're all a little lost in life.
Nice.
And then for me, with everything that I do, it's not about me. It's about the attendees and it's about the guests that we serve. What really struck me as really not odd per se, but I'm not really one to take to take compliments. I'm like, oh, it's my staff that does all the work. I don't do anything.
Yeah.
But I had the convention chair for HentaiCon come up to us, along with the other groups that were there, and we're like, wow, Dobutsu is so professional. Like, how is this? Like, how is this possible? Like, you guys are run perfectly, and it's just like having that expectation that we have this level of quality for both Dobutsu and Sumuji has really pushed us above what is seen by others as, oh, this is just another maid cafe, or this is just another 18 plus event at a convention, which we're much more than that. And hopefully we're branching out more and more into products, and Dobutsu, mostly when we're not at events, does photo shoots. I know we've just filmed a couple of videos for Sumuji, and we're a really big team effort. And the really nice thing about both of them is that we're, even though not all members intersect with each other, we're all just one big family. It seems like, even though we may not talk all the time, but we have that bond, and members can go to other members with help and with what they need.
And adding on to that, you only have how many conventions a year? Like 5 within the state, but we see each other like at least a couple times a month. With Dobutsu, we have photo shoots constantly. We're constantly releasing photo shoots, so I'm seeing like the Dobutsu family pretty often. And as far as Sumuji goes, like, we host parties, we play our games with each other. We don't just play them with con people. We do learn our games with each other, which is a lot of fun too. So we're seeing each other, a lot. So it really is very family. And if we ever need a friend to talk to, we can usually turn to someone within our group, which is a really nice outlet to have.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
All right, so what would you say, there's a lot of people who want to be like entrepreneurs. They might have like really great ideas but don't know how to execute on them, or are afraid to execute on them. What is one piece of advice that you wish someone had told you when you were just starting this whole thing?
You're gonna fail. You're gonna fail a lot. There are gonna be times where your ideas aren't gonna go the way that you expect them to, the way that you plan them to. There are gonna be times where you burn bridges with people based upon stupid things. But that's okay. It's not gonna break you. Just learn from it. As long as you learn from your stupid, dumb mistakes, you can grow into something that you've never expected. If you came to me 10 years ago, not 10 years ago, 9-ish years ago, 20-year-old Michael just told, oh, hey, you're now going to be the convention director for this anime convention. You can't even drink legally yet. Was I ready for that position? No. Not at all. Looking back at it, it was the worst choice. 8 years later, sometimes you have to hit the ground running, and don't be afraid to fail.
Right on.
Yeah, and I would say definitely don't be afraid to communicate with your community, because it is a community for a reason. So something that I've learned a lot is to reach out to the community, talk to them, see what they want to see that's new. If you have new ideas, don't be afraid to put them out there, because you being afraid to put them out there could ultimately hold your group back. So.
And where can we find you guys online?
So Dobutsu Lounge, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. You can find us just Dobutsu Lounge. We're on Twitter as well. Sumuji's on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
We just started a YouTube.
Oh, that's super cool.
So we're actually on most social media platforms, everyone. Constant updates every day. And Dobutsu's Instagram is mostly used for our photo shoots that we do. And Sumuji's just cute, fun.
Behind the scenes content galore. If you attended our events, you're probably on our page somewhere in the behind the scenes content.
Well, thank you guys again for doing this interview.
No, thank you for having us.
And make sure to check them out online. We'll see you guys later. Bye. I like it.